I've been kicked out of the driver's seat and I'm now being dragged behind the car that is my life. That's what a client just told me recently about how she felt. That was how she was describing her frustration with her life, with how it was going and how she felt so powerless. She felt like her schedule was running her. She felt like no matter how hard she worked, she couldn't get it all done. Can you relate to that? I imagine you can. So many of us live like that or have lived like that. And it's really frustrating. But I'm going to tell you what I told her. You're in charge. And you're probably like, I know, thanks, Captain Obvious, but actually, I'm not. Actually, I have kids' schedules that are crazy. My work demands are insane. You know, my spouse has all kinds of stuff going on or is working all the time and can't help me out. I know. A lot of people are in exactly that same boat. And that's where she was. But the problem wasn't the kids' schedules. It wasn't that her work was really demanding. It was. And it wasn't even that her entire house was cluttered and it was making her crazy because she wasn't the one doing the cluttering. The problem wasn't all of that. It was that all of our lives, we've been told that, and we've been rewarded and we've been praised for doing. We have been conditioned to believe that the more things we do, the more accomplishments we get, the better person we are. But in trying to do that, we are running ourselves into the ground. The car known as your life gets going faster and faster and faster. And pretty soon, before you know it, you're no longer in the driver's seat. You're being dragged behind it and you don't know how to stop. You're trying and unsuccessfully trying to catch up to this car that just keeps going, right? The good news is that you are in charge. And while that sounds kind of contrite, I guess, or I hope it doesn't sound condescending, that's not how I intend it. You can pull the e-brake on this out of control car right now. You can pull the e-brake and you can climb back into the driver's seat and take back control. Here are a few ways you can do it. Number one, determine what you want. What do you actually want? Do you really want to be like the team mom and the carpool person and the whatever? Like, do you really want to do all those things? Or do you do those things because then people will like you or people will appreciate you? Or do you do it because you're a control freak? And if you don't do it, it won't get done right. I hear you. I know. I sympathize with that. I am also a recovering control freak. I have released my control freakness, but it rears its ugly head every once in a while. So you have to determine what you want. What do you actually want to do? Secondly, you have to cut the crap out. If you do not want to be the team mom, stop being the team mom. I know it's scary. You can do it. If you do not want to be the person in the office that coordinates all the birthdays, stop doing it. You don't have to stop abruptly. Obviously, it's an important job probably, so find someone else to do it. Let whoever you are reporting to know, hey, I can no longer do this. I appreciate the opportunity. We need to find someone else to do this. You're going to feel a little guilty. You're just going to have to suck it up and move on. After you've determined what you wanted and after you've cut the crap out, then you need to put up a big old steel fence around your world as it is. And I mean boundaries. You need to learn the word no. And you need to keep saying it. And you need to say, listen, this doesn't serve me. This doesn't serve my family. Sorry, not coming through the gate. And I know that sounds like I made it more simple than it is, but I'll be honest with you, it is that simple. I helped that client take back her power and get back into the driver's seat of her life. And now she feels powerful and she feels proud and she is not stressed out because she's doing what matters. She's doing what was important and what served her and served her family. And I would love to help you do that too. So if you feel like you are being dragged along behind the car that is your life and you are unsuccessfully trying to catch it, trying to juggle, trying to do all the things and failing miserably, I would love to help you pull that e-brake and get back in the driver's seat.